All right, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wonderful people. Once again, you are welcome to Let's Talk TV, one and only YouTube platform that gives you quality news and information on everything happening presently in Biafran land. Do not forget to subscribe to this channel if you've not yet subscribed, and make sure you turn on your notification as you continue to share our video to as many groups and as many platforms as possible. Now, first of all, the first video I'm going to play, I've been playing this video over and over again on my platforms, on my YouTube platform, so that people will understand what is actually happening, because of the misconception that is ongoing currently in the mind of some Biafrans. Most of you understand what freedom fighting entails, why some of you do not actually understand. That's why most people keep making unnecessary noise about freedom fighting, but yet they end up not doing anything towards that. That is one. That aside, I'm going to play the video so you listen to the words of the Prime Minister Simon Ekpa. Now, to the important topic today, to the important issue. Finally, I'm so happy that this issue of Benjamin Kalu has been addressed. It has become a very serious issue, because Benjamin Kalu, in fact, I don't know him. I've never bothered to know him, until that video that is currently trending now. And finally, somebody has been able to address that video, because there are some videos you do not just look and you don't just overlook for no reason. You don't overlook some certain videos because they are important, that you take note of the agenda or maybe the plans of these people. Benjamin Kanu came out on social media for his own selfish interest, and not for the interest of the masses, not for the interest of Abians, to make a critical comment on how he will make sure that Biafrans or in fact, let me not use Biafrans, that Abians for now we vote, or rather that Abia state will be ruled by APC. And you know what APC represents currently? APC represents Fulani. Let me just tell you, let's forget about every other party. We're not talking about politics now. But when it comes to the Zoological Republic of Nigeria and their activities in Biafran land, APC represent Fulani. So for Benjamin, for his own selfish interest, to come out to make such statements, that is what I'm looking at it as. He doesn't care about people. He doesn't care about the masses. All he cares about is his own personal interest. And the sweetening part of the whole thing is that I love the way people have been reacting to this comment. And to top it up, this was just the perfect explanation, to some certain things that Benjamin Kalu needs to understand. First of all, the state you're talking about is in Biafran land. And if you're looking at it from the current situation of the freedom that will come, there is nothing like Abia State to even come to think of it. In fact, let me stop here and play this particular video so that you will understand, the point that was made against this man, Benjamin Kalu.
Hello, Biafrans all over the world. Today is 20th day of August 2024, and I am here speaking to you from my base in Finland. I want to inform every one of you because it has become very imperative as we approach December convention in Finland. You must know certain things. The declaration of the restoration of independence of Biafra that is to take place on the 2nd of December is targeted at achieving two objectives. One is the delegitimization of Nigeria. Two is the legitimization of Biafra. After the declaration, we are going to have a very long battle with Nigeria. But this battle, the good news is that we define how this battle will be fought. We will fight them diplomatically, we will fight them politically, we will fight them internationally, and of course, we will fight them locally. So, the 2nd of December is not after that. Some of you will come and say, oh, there is still military barracks, you are going to have them. But let me tell you, if the Vietnamese fought America for years and succeeded in making America to flee, we are ready to fight Nigeria even more than what Vietnamese did. And we dictate how this particular war will be fought. We are never going into conventional warfare with Nigeria. But the delegitimization will take a different tone. And what I'm trying to tell you people today is that you must be prepared for a very long years of battle for the legitimacy of Biafra government. It is not something that happened in one day. It is not something that happened immediately after our declaration on 2nd of December. But 2nd of December will mark the beginning of a very long battle, which we are going to show our determination with our actions and inactions. So my fellow Biafrans, all I'm here to tell you this afternoon is for you to understand that after the declaration on December 2nd, 2024, the battle begins. And we are not going to stop. If it is going to take us 20 years to fight Nigeria differently than what we did in 67 and 70, we are ready for it. If it takes also 23 years for Taliban to defeat America and they left their land, we are ready to fight even 40 years. Since 1967 to 2024, Nigeria continued to fight us. The only thing is that we have not fought Nigeria until now. And in this fight, we are still defending ourselves. So 2nd of December will mark the beginning of the Biafra liberation. Do not expect something or any magic to happen. We will make the magic to happen. Thank you, and may God bless you.
They call a banker because they are our people. Even though others say they don't want to join Biafra, no problem. But Emerenu, Emerani, Ibakiri must be under Biafra. Let me repeat again. Even though others in Edo State say they don't want to join, because nobody is begging anybody to join Biafra. Nobody. I want to repeat, nobody is begging anybody. As a matter of fact, we are fighting to save everybody. This very news, this very statement must be ringing into the minds and heads of everybody. As a matter of fact, we are fighting to save everybody. Not that we are begging everybody to join Biafra. No. Why? How? Only one state in the entire Biafra land, or should I say, in the old states of the zoo, in the old eastern region of the zoo, can make a nation. Only one state. I said only one state. If you want to be realistic and truthful, only one state under the zoo, the old states in Igbo land, can make a nation. So we are fighting to save everybody, not that we are fighting to beg everybody to be Biafra. No, it is not done. That is what I'm telling you is the reality. It's not done. So, emerenu, emerani, eteluba, etelazo. Ibakiri, where you call a banke today, must, is I said must, be under Biafra. Go and tell those rabble rousers on social media, Igbo must go. Go and tell Igbo must go conveners that we say, whether anybody likes it or not, whether they like it or not, Ibakiri must, capital M-U-S-T, must be under Biafra because they cannot hold them back. When I say must, I am saying must because they themselves have not only given us the go ahead order to include them in the Biafra map, but we also have representatives of Biafra and Biafra government from that area, and also they are Igbos. They are Igbos, original Igbo. So even if you want to Igbonize Biafra, as the zoo try to make them to believe and understand, they are still under Biafra. They still fall under Biafra because of what they are Igbos. So whichever way, in any way you want to calculate it, Ibakiri is Biafra, and Biafra is Ibakiri. So I want them to know, they must understand this. We are not afraid of any idiot. We are not afraid of anything. We are not afraid of, they say, I was listening, by the way. I was watching and listening one live show. One idiot came. I'm from Edo, Benin to be precise. Benin is the biggest empire, the strongest empire in Africa. Like seriously, which war have you fought? Which war have you fought that made you the strongest? During the war of Idu Noba, who won the war? Why were you displaced down to Eka land? Why were you displaced from Benin to Eka land? And today you will see some unscrupulous element on social media claiming that Igbo land in Eka is Benin. Mad people everywhere. Anyway, I didn't come here to talk about them, but sometimes when I see their idiocy on social media, I feel like can do offer. Let me can do for better. Can we Ghana na social media? Do offer. I want to shook them small. Shook them needle small, so that tomorrow morning they will go mad on social media and continue their idiocy. This is not why I came here. This is not why I came, but it's good to shook them small. In got to forbelly their history. Benin Kingdom is the strongest empire in Africa. Did you fight any war? Biafra people fought for 3 good years, and some unscrupulous elements are threatening Biafrans, the land of warriors. Are you normal? The land of warriors. A people that fought against the entire world for 3 years. USSR was supplying arms and weapons to the zoo. America was supplying arms to the zoo. Britain was on social media claiming that Igbo land in Eka is Benin. Mad people everywhere. Anyway, I didn't come here to talk about them, but sometimes when I see their idiocy on social media, I feel like can do offer. Let me can do for better. Can we Ghana Wahala na social media? Do offer. I want to shook them small. Shook them needle small, so that tomorrow morning they will go mad on social media and continue their idiocy. This is not why I came here. This is not why I came, but it's good to shook them small. In their history. Benin Kingdom is the strongest empire in Africa. Did you fight any war? Biafra people fought for 3 good years, and some unscrupulous elements are threatening Biafrans, the land of warriors. Are you normal? The land of warriors. A people that fought against the entire world for 3 years. USSR was supplying arms and weapons to the zoo. America was supplying arms to the zoo. Britain was not just supplying arms, but fighting with the zoo, alongside the zoo, against the Biafran people. And we stood for 3 good years. 3 good years. Some idiots, some unscrupulous element who just go and hide behind their social media platform, talking down on Igbos, talking down on Biafrans, people that fought war for 3 years against the entire world, including some Arab nations that supported the zoo against the Biafran people. We stood for 3 good years without arms and ammunition, with locally fabricated, locally made Obunigwe. That is what we use to stand the zoo for 3 good years, 30 months. And some idiots, some urchins, who sit down somewhere in their hiding place in Europe, talking down on Biafra. Are you insane? Are you really? Have you sat down and think of what you are doing? The land of warriors. Mad people everywhere. Mad people everywhere. The land of warriors. That Fulani is afraid. Fulani is afraid of Biafra because they know what Biafra is all about. People who did not even fight war, they don't know anything. You are insulting Biafra people. Mad people everywhere. Now let us go to the second segment. As I said, this is not the reason why I came here, but sometimes you shook them small needle so that they go and run their mouth and run mad on social media tomorrow morning. Now let me show you one of the videos that we will be treating this very evening. Very, very important. Biafrans, I want you to pay very good attention to this very mumu man. Please, everybody should pay very good attention because ndị Igbo si na na-agba n'ụgbọ aja ọsọ agba ya aja egbe. And ọ na-abụ ugwu mụta ịgbaji ukwu, anyị amụta alekata ezurike. Ugwu mụta ịgbaji ukwu, anyị amụta alekata ezurike. And ọkpa na-aga wam must understand na anya na-aga fiam na afia. This word I'm speaking right now is going to this idiot on your screen. Anybody who has his Twitter handle, his X handle, should tag him. I want him here. If you have the official X handle of Benjamin Kalu, tag him. Or you have the X handle of his aide or friend or relative, anybody, family member, tag them. Because onye webe onye nwene ya ama aka akpali ya. Iwebe onye nwene ya ama aka akpali. Everybody must understand this. Now, I want us to pay attention and listen to this Okoko.
That a Labour governor will govern Abia State. I say it without missing word. The next governor of Abia State will be APC governor. Yeah, I say it without missing word. So we are friends, yes. We work together, yes. But I will not be number 6 citizen of the country and another party will govern my state. The next election of 2027, the APC governor will be there. I have told him in person, I have told him publicly and privately that APC governor will be the next governor of Abia State. How it will happen, I don't know, but it will happen.
So why are you confident?
I'm confident because we are working hard. I'm confident because my government is working hard. The president is working hard. And
now we are going to start afresh to listen to this man. After that, of course, going by the title of this very broadcast, I have said December 2nd declaration roadmap. December 2nd declaration roadmap. The zoo doesn't know what is hitting them. So I have we will be talking about the short video made today by the Prime Minister. We are going to analyze it properly to so that our people will understand, because there is something significant that he said. He said something significant, which I have been touchlighting some of these things he said in the past. I've been trying to, use some moments to let our people understand these things. But today, the Prime Minister actually said it the way it should be. So we are going to analyze it properly for our people to understand what the Prime Minister is saying. And then, but before that, let us first of all listen to this idiot, analyze whatever he said, and send a very important message to him. Very, very important message to him. Please, if you are joining me here, endeavor to do the needful. Very, very important. If you know anybody that knows this man, tag him, tell him to come here. We want to send message to Benjamin Kalu. Benjamin Kalu and his likes, because he's not the only one. Now let's move.
this will be the last time that a Labour governor will govern Abia State. I say it without missing word.
He said this will be the last time the Labour Party, or whatever they call them, will govern Abia State. And let me announce, let me say this categorically, without missing word, that I myself and the entire Biafra government in exile are not in any way advocating or fighting for Labour Party, or whatever they call it. Even the OT himself is not my friend. I don't know him, and I don't want to know him. I don't want to come in contact with him. As a matter of fact, I see him the same way I see other governors. I see him the same way I see Soludo. I see him the same way I see Rocha Sokorocha. I see him the same way I see Hope Uzodimma. I see him the same way I see his predecessor. Okay, so the only difference there is that he hasn't come out publicly to, declare how he invited or inviting the Zoo Janjaweed to come and massacre innocent Biafra, just as others are doing, like Hope Uzodimma, Nyesonwike, Devil Omahi, Kerafaya Chukuma Solu Afufu Solu Fulani, and his predecessor, that invited the military during Operation Python Dance. So these are the differences between the man called OT and others. But in as much as he is ruling the defunct Abia State under the zoo and its constitution, he is my enemy. He's not my brother. I don't know him, and I don't want to know him. So I am not in any way siding, fighting, or protecting OT and his party. As a matter of fact, the person we know as leader of that party is an enemy of Biafra. Peter Obi, who massacred innocent Biafrans during his time as governor of Anambra State and dumped their bodies in a Zoo River. So we are not in one page. Ebefa not the far from Ebaeno. We are not the same, and we can never be the same. As a matter of fact, both Oti himself will face the Lord of Biafra for serving under the zoo and, of course, overseeing the representing the zoo, representing the oppressor within Biafra land. So he himself, Oti, will still face the Lord of Biafra, no matter how he tried to be a good person, try to claim to have brought electricity in Abia State or build road in Abia State. It's none of my business. All those useless roads he's building will be, in fact, very soon, that Aba will be the old Aba. We are going to build a new Aba under Biafra. We will build a new Aba, which will be a mega city, gigantic city under Biafra government. So all this one he's doing, Krotana and Niro, claiming he's building road. That one we don't care. So I am not here to fight for Oti or to protect Oti. I don't know him. I don't want to know him. I've not seen him before. But there is antecedent. There is antecedent. There is a meaning. I have read a different meaning from what this man is saying, which many of you might have not, seen. I have read a different meaning based on the current situation in our land, based on what I have seen already, based on what has happened already in other parts of the zoo, not the zoo, in other parts of Biafra land. I have read a different meaning from what this man says. So let us listen to him and send a message to him.
The next governor of Abia State will be APC governor. Yeah, I say it without missing word. So we are friends, yes. We work together, yes. But I will not be number 6 citizen of the country and another party will govern my state. The next election of 2027.
Did you hear that? He said he will not be, first of all, he announced categorically, without missing word, that the next governor of Abia State will be APC. First of all, I want to tell Benjamin Kalu that there is no more Abia State. What you are calling Abia State today is a defunct state under the Zoological Republic, so there is no Abia State as far as we are concerned. The same thing with every other state created by the zoo within Biafra. They are all defunct. As a matter of fact, I just showed you the Biafra map a couple of minutes ago. I just showed you the Biafra map a couple of minutes ago, which you are still seeing now on your screen. So in this very map, as you can see it, this whole map here, there is no a place called Abia State. There is no any place called Abia State. Even though you go through the names, 40 United States of Biafra, and capital. There is no, if you go through here, you can never see any name called Abia State. There is nothing like that. So, as a matter of fact, anybody who knows the idiot must let him know that that Abia State, or whatever they call it, is a defunct state and does not exist within Biafra. For now, let them enjoy it as much as they can. Let them enjoy it while it lasts. But very, very soon, they will no longer mention that name, Abia State, again. Now, let's continue.
The next election of 2027, so we are friends, yes. We work together, yes. But I will not be number 6 citizen of the country and another party will govern my state. The next election.
Did you hear that? He said we are friends. Yeah, they are friends. But he cannot be the number 6 citizen of the country. The country he's talking about is the zoo called Nigeria. That he cannot be the number 6 citizen of the zoo while another party is governing his state. First and foremost, I want to let Benjamin Kalu to know that even the old Abia state, the defunct Abia state, does not belong to you alone. That is number one. And number two, the defunct Abia state is not under your palm. That is number two. Number three, the defunct Abia state is not waiting for you to make a choice of who rules them or who leads them. This is number three. The defunct Abia state under the zoo within Biafra territory is not waiting for you or taking permission from you to come and decide who leads them. Everybody should understand this. People must make to understand this. These kind of criminals must understand, the likes of Benjamin Kalu, that the old Abia, the defunct Abia, will not be taking permission or are not taking permission from this kind of idiot, this kind of criminal, to tell them or to decide for them who leads them. It doesn't work, and it doesn't happen that way. Based on what he said, that he cannot be the number 6 citizen of the zoo while another party is ruling his state, as if he is the owner of the said state. People have to understand this.
Yes, but I will not be number 6 citizen of the country and another party will govern my state. The next election of 2027, the APC governor will be there.
Did you hear that? He said the next election, the 2027 election, another person who will be there will be APC. APC governor will be there. And remember, he said it without missing word. He said he is talking without missing word. Are you paying attention, my people? Now, listen to me. This very man called Benjamin Kalu, this is Fulefu here, is sitting down somewhere in Abuja, deciding for people in the old and defunct Abia state. Pay attention, my people. This is very, very serious. Now, this very man, this same man called Benjamin Kalu, was not there. He wasn't there to decide whether Operation Python dance would take place in the same old Abia. He wasn't there. I'm sure he was already a grown-up then. He was already been born then. But he was nowhere to be found when Operation Python dance danced in that same Abia that he's talking about. Now, as if that is not enough, this man is telling you with authority, as if the main purpose is to better the lives of those located in that defunct state of Abia state. In that defunct state of Abia. It is not for the betterment of the people located in that geography. Rather, it is at your own peril, at the detriment of those who are located within that very territory. Now, listen to him.
I have told you